All right. I got an anime. Am I the asshole again? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Been looking forward to it.
It's been a while. All right. So this one's a little bit of a long one. I think you might agree with the person not being an asshole, because I do proofread these obviously before, because I definitely got some some text messages about the last Reddit story we did, because you are editor. I want to put this out there for all y'all that this man edits the stuff. I just talk. I'm just here. I just
take
get paid
all
to
my
talk.
creative liberties from Maui.
Yeah.
He texts me and tells me what to put, and I just
That's
do as I'm told.
no,
I'm sorry.
That's not how
Fam
that
out
works.
there, I know. I'm sorry.
That's
Just
not
do what I'm
how
told.
that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Anyways,
Just
back to
edit.
them. No,
Just
yeah.
edit.
Fire this man. Fire this man. He's getting us in trouble out here.
Get in
The
trouble.
one time my wife looks at our YouTube page now. She out here watching. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
What-
What you need advice on again?
You need advice? That's crazy. Anyways, all right. Am I the asshole for yelling at my friend about an anime figurine and some books? I'm assuming she means manga. So I, 22 female, am a huge anime nerd, and I have more merch than I care to admit scattered throughout my apartment. I also have a tattoo of Dabi from My Hero Academia on my thigh. For non-anime fans, he's a major villain. I live in an apartment complex with a pool, and the other day I was hanging out with a group of friends down there. One of these friends, Amy, 22, is very sensitive. Damn, call her ass out. She can't handle people talking about violence or any dark topics at all, and gets very nasty if you have anything, or if you say anything that upsets her. I try very hard to respect this boundary. I have a morbid sense of humor and love horror, but I do my best, and I'm pretty good at keeping my mouth shut. So I'm at the pool with my friends. Amy notices my Dabi tattoo. Immediately she says it's creepy, and I offhandedly tell her he's my favorite My Hero character. She goes to look something up on her phone, and a few minutes later she demands to know why I like a villain enough to get a tattoo of him. Stupidly, and not paying attention, I said, he's a neat little dude. She proceeds to start loudly reading about the character's crimes and insisting it's morally wrong to tattoo a irredeemable monster on your body, in quotations, and accusing me of thinking murder is justifiable or cool. Like, bitch, this is fucking fiction. Someone else changes the subject, and I cover my tattoo with a towel, assume the subject has been dropped, and make a note to not let Amy see my thigh again. I feel like you see where this is going by the title. A few weeks go by, and my same friend group comes over to my place to watch a movie. Amy notices I have a Dabi figurine on my bookshelf and goes, that's the little serial killer you have a tattoo of?
It's the little serial killer.
I tried to change, you little fucking psychopath. I tried to change the subject, but she's now looking at the books on my shelf, which are all horror, mostly Joyce Carol Oates, but also some titles like Tender is the Flesh and The End of Alice. We distract her with the movie, everyone starts drinking wine, and once again I assume the subject is dropped. Amy and another friend decides to stay with me rather than Uber home. Amy crashes on my couch, and our friend sleeps in my other friend sleeps in my room. The next morning, I notice that my bookshelf looks pretty barren. The Dabi figurine is gone. Amy admits, after some questioning, that she looked up my books and found out they were awful and demented. She woke up early and She woke up early to throw the offending books and figurines in the dumpster behind the building. I was furious, demanded to know where she got off throwing my property out, and when she said I was acting like a psycho and into messed up crap, I snapped and yelled that she was a whiny, oppressive loser. She burst into tears and left. I haven't spoken to her since, but she sent several texts saying she was trying to help me. Our friends are saying I shouldn't have yelled at her, and I can buy a new figurine and replace the books. I didn't mean to upset her, but I think she was out of line. Am I the asshole?
So I thought this was going to end up with, am I the asshole for dragging my friend across 2 blocks in my neighborhood? Because where the fuck do you get off coming into my house? I allowed you to stay the night.
Who are you?
And then you throw away my item. I don't care what those items were. You threw them away.
Like, I don't care if you spent the night at my house. If you like took one of my figures off my shelf and threw it in the trash, you better have like a better one to present me as a joke, because who the fuck, we've been best friends for years, and I'd be like, what the fuck what's wrong with you?
That don't
like,
make any sense.
That don't make sense. That's my shit. That's my property. Like, you could hate Lord of the Rings, see my Lord of the Rings books in the living room. If you toss them out, I'd be like, it's not your fucking like, it's not yours. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, she
Like,
believes that she's helping her friend by getting rid of these terrible influences on her life. I believe that maybe she needs to get out of her life, because coming in as an outside party and trying to tell somebody who they are. By the way, I love Dobby. Dobby's the shit. He's one of the better characters in the whole show. And when you start to learn more about him, she quickly started to hate him. But I started to realize this is an awesome character because of all the things we learned more and more about him. And then she automatically just jumps to
fake. It's fiction. It's not like she has a picture of. It's not like she has a tattoo of fucking Jeffrey Dahmer on her thigh or freaking Ted Bundy.
There's some worse tattoos out there. There's a lot worse tattoos out there. Having a cartoon character on your thigh, which is insane, because let's be real, there's a reason why it's on the thigh. But having a cartoon character on your thigh is not the hill to die on. Like, something must have triggered her. Something has to be in her past that has convinced her that she needs to cleanse. She needs to cleanse the earth of anime. Is it just specifically anime she has a problem with, or just?
Bro, I think she's just one of them uppity, stuck up people who thinks they're perfect, honestly. And like, I know, coming from the side, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but the side that I'm on, a lot of people in my space, not a lot, but a few, have a problem with secular entertainment. Secular entertainment is anything other than the entertainment specifically designed for that group of people. And I don't care. Even our lead guy doesn't care, right? I'm making it sound like a cult. Christianity. Let me just say that. I'm making it sound like a cult.
I didn't say
but like, our lead pastor doesn't care about secular music. He talks about Kendrick Lamar on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the platform. But like, a lot of people have problems with secular stuff. And I think I told you about that time my aunt came over and I was playing Ghost Rider on the PS1 in my garage that my mom bought me for Christmas. And my mom was heavy Catholic back in the day, and then she went to Christianity, but like, my mom bought me that, and she comes in on Christmas, I'm in the garage by myself minding my business, and she's like, you shouldn't be playing that, you need to throw that out, and this and that. And I'm like,
you bought this?
Who the fuck? Your sister bought this, my mother.
Oh, your aunt. Okay, I was like,
yeah, my aunt. No, my aunt.
I thought you said your mom came in and
No, my aunt came in and was like, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just sat there, and my mom was like, I bought that for him. Shut the fuck up. Like, who are you to come into somebody else's space? Now, if she had pictures of like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy all over her apartment, or like actual serial killers, then you could be like,
no, you could say something like, that's wild, and I don't understand why you have it. But even if I woke up the next day and you threw away my photographs of Jeffrey Dahmer and all these other serial killers, I might have to add you to a photo. And trust me, it's not going to be one sitting on my table.
It'd be on a t-shirt.
T-shirt, your grandparents' table, somebody's.
But like, that's it. It doesn't even matter. Like, I think the friends were probably coming from the side of like, that's your friend, you shouldn't be mad. But it's like, if she has the disrespect to throw out my own personal property, how is she a friend? How is she a friend when she throws away my shit? You may not like what I like, but that doesn't fucking matter. That doesn't matter we don't have to like everything the same. Like, we don't like. My question is, how are you even been friends with her since the beginning?
How you been friends with any of them? Because at this point, I need to reevaluate the whole friends group. Because why are you looking at me and saying maybe you should have yelled at him? You should be yelling at him too. What if he came to your house and did the same damn thing? Would you want me telling you? I'm saying, in our situation, if a guy came over and did that, you would be upset for me as well. Like, nigga, I know you didn't just throw his shit away.
Yeah, so, if we all woke up, if it was like me, you, Randy, and like 2 other niggas we knew, I don't know, but like, and we all just woke up, and with that one dude that we know is kind of like a little weird, just raided your shelf and threw shit away, I'd be beating his ass quicker than you would. Can you imagine?
Just dust and black. That's what's gonna be left. Dust and black after I beat his ass, because ain't no fucking way.
He threw it away so fast the dust still settling in the room. You just see it sprinkling down.
Ain't no way, bro. I can't.
I'd be quicker than you.
I'm mad for her. You know what? This is a good one, because I'm mad for her.
He damaged the shelf that I built for you for your books. I'd be like, motherfucker. Fuck the books. You gonna fix that shelf. Yeah, I don't.
So you can replace it all. No, you're gonna have to replace it all. You know what? I want new versions of everything you threw away.
Hardback.
everything.
Hardback. I want hardback. I want the real voice actor of Dobby on my couch if you want us to be friends.
I had all of them. Now, let me saw you had 10. No, I had the whole set. I need you to replace the whole set.
And she was talking about the actor, the Joyce, I forgot what her name is. You can see those books at like Barnes and Nobles. There's like the little dragon kind of wheel thing on the front of them. You've probably seen them before. They're like the kind of sex kind of horror lusty books or whatever. There's like 30 of those fucking books in that series. So if she said there was nothing, like if she said she had nothing, that means she threw away like $600 worth of books.
Books aren't cheap. I don't know. I realize a lot of people don't read these days. Books aren't cheap.
Yeah, I collect the Lord of the Rings ones and like the Lovecraftian story
especially
ones.
Especially those. $20, $30, $40 each for a fucking one copy. God.
Yeah, I'd be blowing bands on books. I don't even read the motherfuckers. I can't even read. But I'll still be mad if you threw them away.
I mean, sometimes it's decoration. It looks good. And you put the shit up there and you thought it looked good. You're replacing it. I don't care what the reason was, what it was, you're replacing it.
Yo, you toss my Albedo statue.
Before or after, whoop your ass. Because we're not getting away from that ass whooping. Because you lost your mind. And I need to help you find it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's crazy.